So as I was saying before, my voice is kind of messed up. So I got a little cold, so if I start mumbling just nonsense, just tell me. Okay. Well, kind of like the same thing Quintessence was talking about. I was kind of born into a Christian family. My dad wasn't a Christian when he got married with my mom, but before they got married, he converted to a Christian, and so yeah, I've always been around churches, just church family, everything. So and when it started become real was probably about 3 or 4 years ago. When I went to Guatemala about 3 times or 3 or 4 times, and that really impacted me going into the town where people live. It does touch you a lot, and just some stuff that impacted me with God. And today I could tell you all kinds of subjects that have happened in my life, just tons of stuff. But I was like I talked to Liz about, I'm talking about edification, how God touched me in my life with that, and because right when she said, I was like, boom, I know the story right away, and it was good. And what I'm going to be talking about is I got diagnosed with a thing called Bell's palsy. What that is just a facial paralysis. All it is a thing in my ear. It just got haywired, and it messed up the left side of my face, and the signals that were coming just from my nervous system were just they were just going haywire, and I couldn't and yeah, so it was just everything kind of went haywire, and it kind of just paralyzes your face. So I was diagnosed with Bell's palsy, not this last Christmas, but the one before. I woke up Christmas morning, and soon after opening up my gifts, my left eye started watering. My left side of my mouth swelled up, and by that evening I couldn't blink with my left eye. And my entire left side of my face had no feeling or movement. I was scared at first. I thought I was having a stroke, but my mom kept telling me, I think it's allergic reaction, just allergic reaction. A couple of days later I got to see a doctor, and he diagnosed me with Bell's palsy, and he sent me to a neurologist doctor. We talked for a while about my condition, and just he would kind of educate me about it and tell me everything that comes with it to get me prepared for it. He told me 4 to 6 weeks should be the amount of time that you should have it, but it lasted overall 4 months, which was the worst it could be, and he didn't think it was going to be that bad, but it did. So my 4 months of having Bell's palsy was very difficult. I couldn't close my left eye ever. This meant I had to put eye drops constantly during the day in my eye, so my eye didn't get too dry. I slept with my left eye open. I couldn't smile because my left side of my face, of my mouth was drooped. It had no muscle control. My left side of my tongue couldn't taste. It couldn't move very well. This meant I couldn't taste food. I went and I drank. I had to drink with a straw because it would fall out. So drinking water was a pain, and eating cereal, just morning stuff, and like brushing my teeth, it took way longer than you would think. And this condition was not only difficult with me physically, but it was difficult with me mentally too. I worried about what people would say when they saw me. I wouldn't eat in front of anyone but my family. I would go to church and put my hand over my left side of my face so people wouldn't see it, just see it drooped. I loved to sing and do worship, and I couldn't sing because I had very little control of my tongue. I felt totally helpless. My body was doing something I couldn't control, and a month after month, it wasn't getting better. My mom and dad, we had tons of talks about just about Bell's palsy, and they were just telling me, Ty, if God has asked you to go through this, it's for a reason. And I just kept saying that in my mind, it's for a reason. God has a plan for me in store for this. And that's what really got me through it. I soon felt like God was showing me in a new way compassion for people with needy, compassion. There's so much that happens to people that they can't control. And they and I needed desperately for others to say kind words. I don't know how all ways God can and will use my experience, and maybe it's for times like this right now. But what I have learned was this: our words can bring life to someone, they can bring death. Our words can lift someone, lift someone up, or they can hurt incredibly. Our words have incredible power. I was very blessed because that is oh, yeah. And what also helped me through my struggle with Bell's palsy was my friends. Like Sam incredibly helped me with talking about it, just building self-confidence with having that having the left side of your face look completely haywire, and having friends like Hayden, who helped me get through it with just funny jokes and kind words, really helped me. Some that I won't talk about, but yeah. I was able to laugh with him. My family was awesome. My cousins too, and I was blessed to be surrounded by people who were edifying. The day my face started to get back feeling, I won't forget, and neither will my family. It still took about a month for it all to come back. It came back in pieces. I think it was my lip that came back first, because it usually is just down, and it was actually moving up, and my sister noticed it. And we were just cheering for like the whole day. It was definitely helpful for me. It still took about a month for it all to come back. As soon as it did, I went to singing and loved every minute of it. I could sing. I would need to take for granted some things as small as being able to sing, smile, and eat and drink normally. I learned that many people suffer from these things that they can't control. This could be physical, or this could be something like parents divorcing, parents who are involved with drugs or alcohol. They could be that they might not have a perfect body, or maybe they don't have any money. Much is out of our control and can be difficult to live with. It can be better by the people around us, or the situations can be even more terrible by the people around us. The words we say can help someone in any situation. People are starving to hear a kind word. I want to finish that with me. People could look at me and see something was wrong on the outside. I couldn't hide my physical condition. Some could see I needed understanding and kindness, and would do that. But for so many more people, they are going through things that are just as bad, just as helpless, but maybe not visible on the outside. You may not know just how bad things are, or how bad they feel about themselves. So always make sure that your words are always kind, always lifting up, and always giving life. Let God use your mouth to give that life to the ones He knows He need, which is all of us. God walked me through those months and taught me a lot. I am grateful to friends and family who allowed God to use their mouths to speak what God wanted to say to me. God loves us desperately and wants us to tell you. I encourage you all to be the voice of God to a friend and tell them how much they mean to you and how perfect they are in your eyes. And God and God's. Let the Lord speak to them through you. And I wanted to show a couple of verses with you that I look through about edification. This one's 1 Thessalonians 5:14. Now we exhort you, brethren, warn those who are unruly, comfort the faint-hearted, uphold the weak. Be patient with all. See that no one renders evil for evil to no one, but always pursue what is good, both for yourselves and for all. And the last one is Psalms 34:13. Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and His ears are open to their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil. Thank you.